Fuel is dead. This bus just changed everything. In a world hooked on fuel, where oil prices rise faster than hope, one bus shatters expectations. Born not in Detroit or Tokyo, but in the heart of Africa, it defies everything we knew about transportation. This isn't just another electric vehicle. This is a self-powered revolution on wheels. And it's rewriting the rulebook today. The unveiling happens on a bright morning in Nairobi. A sleek, futuristic bus glides silently down the highway. No exhaust fumes. No engine noise. Just raw, self-sustaining power. This is the Maxwell Ebus Alpha X. A public transportation marvel with zero need for fuel. Zero emissions. And no charging stations. Wait, no fuel and no charging? Exactly. While the world debates gas versus electric, Africa has built something entirely different. The technology behind it is revolutionary. Animated cutaways reveal layers of innovation. Solar-integrated skin absorbs sunlight continuously. Kinetic energy converters harness motion from every stop. Atmospheric energy harvesters pull power from thin air. The Alpha X doesn't rely on plug-in charging. Instead, it runs on a trifecta of self-sustaining systems. Self-charging battery modules store kinetic energy from movement. Electromagnetic drive tech eliminates mechanical drag. Onboard microenergy harvesters draw ambient power from the environment. Yes, even from the air itself. It sounds like science fiction, but this machine is already on the roads. Public response has been electric. No gas stations. No waiting. Just get in and go. Passengers report an eerily smooth ride. Drivers note a 98% drop in maintenance needs. No oil changes. No filter replacements. Just continuous operation, day after day. For city planners, this isn't just a bus. It's the end of fossil fuel dependence. The global ripple effect is immediate. Automakers in Europe, Asia, and the US scramble to respond. How did Africa, often overlooked in innovation, leapfrog the entire grid? Elon Musk tweets, "If this scales, the game changes fast." And it is scaling. Maxwell confirms over 2,000 units in production. 17 countries express interest. The economic impact is staggering. Fuel imports plummet. Local economies surge. Jobs explode in clean tech sectors. Energy sovereignty is no longer a dream. It's parked at every bus stop. But not everyone celebrates. Behind closed doors, a storm brews. A bus from Africa just made billion-dollar battery lines obsolete. That threatens everything. Global automakers and energy lobbyists aren't cheering. They're trying to stop it. Leaked memos reveal urgent strategy meetings. Contain Maxwell's influence. Delay global adoption. Secure exclusive patents. Because here's the truth. If Africa powers mass transit without fuel or charging, global power dynamics shift forever. Maxwell responds boldly. This isn't about who wins. It's about what's right for humanity. Crowds erupt in cheers. A tarp is pulled, revealing something even bolder. A 42-meter intercity train prototype hums softly. No tracks. No grid. Completely self-sustained. The train that never stops. No overhead lines. No diesel backup. Just pure motion from thin air. The Maxwell Magneral 1 glides forward. Africa's first independent maglev. Initial tests show speeds of 520 kilometers per hour, with no external power. Global media is stunned. Bloomberg headlines, Africa's transport leap makes Hyperloop look ancient. Elon Musk requests a private demo. Saudi Arabia demands licensing talks. But what powers these machines? Some say ambient RF energy harvesting. Others whisper of a classified electromagnetic lattice. One thing is certain. They don't just defy industry logic. They rewrite physics and economics. Then, the skies shift. A sleek silver-winged craft glides overhead. No jet roar. No propellers. Just a soft hum, as if the air itself carries it. For decades, limitless flight was science fiction. Now, it's airborne and African. The aircraft is called the Zephyr 1. A passenger-ready shuttle that needs zero fuel, emits zero carbon, and never lands for power. Maxwell's secret division, Project Elevate, developed it in a restricted hangar. Onboard cameras reveal a dashboard unlike any aircraft. No throttle, no fuel gauge, just energy flow meters tracking atmospheric conversion. Test pilot Raheem Cube speaks through her headset. It flies like a dream, silent, responsive, limitless. After 6 hours aloft, no power drop. Then, the impossible happens. The pilot activates loop mode. The aircraft orbits Lake Kariba for 72 hours straight. No refueling. No recharge. Global panic erupts. If Africa masters fuel-free flight, $1 trillion ecosystem is threatened. Jet fuel suppliers, refueling networks, carbon offset programs, all rendered obsolete. Once again, global powers push back. Requests to suspend Maxwell's overflight permissions emerge. But it's too late. Kenya, Rwanda, Namibia, and Ethiopia unite. They announce the African Open Sky Pact. Maxwell's craft will not be grounded. Africa will fly first. Maxwell responds live. We were told to follow. Now we lead. Without fanfare, the Zephyr 2 is unveiled. Bigger, faster, 60-seat capacity, ready for commercial testing. Then, whispers of something even bigger. Project Lumina, a vacuum-ready vehicle that exits the stratosphere without fuel. Not just for Earth, for planetary leap travel. NASA reaches out. Musk offers a secret collaboration. Maxwell declines. Their mission isn't colonizing Mars. It's fixing Earth first. A blurry high-altitude drone image surfaces. A gravity-defying vehicle hovers effortlessly, then vanishes vertically into the stratosphere. Not from Cape Canaveral. From Africa. Top physicists are baffled. If real, this defies Newton. Maxwell's lab stays silent, but a leaked line of code emerges. Function 0 extract field. Return pure thrust. Scientists freeze. 0-point energy, once ridiculed, is now powering silent flights. Elon Musk is heard in leaked audio. If they crack 0-point, we're done. Tesla launches Project Arc, an emergency R&D division. But they're years behind. Maxwell announces an intercontinental jump test. One vehicle. No crew. No propellant. Namibia to Japan in 45 minutes. The world reacts violently. NASA freezes a SpaceX payload. China offers $12 billion for Lumina Tech. Rejected. Europe holds an emergency summit, the African Shift, rethinking space sovereignty. Then, Amarane Asha, lead engineer of Project Lumina, appears at TED Africa. She wears a sleek blue flight suit. Smiling, she says, "We used to borrow time and tech. Now we shape both." Maxwell's social media goes dark for 3 days. Then, a single image appears. A countdown. 3 hours until atmospheric exit test. Live stream coordinates point to the Karoo Desert. Speculation explodes. Is it a low-orbit test? A prototype space cruiser? Or something no nation has ever achieved? A gravity-neutral craft. The world watches. It began as a whisper. Now, it moves 10 million people weekly, without fuel. New York City retires 1,200 diesel buses for Maxwell Tech. Mumbai unveils its first Maxwell-powered fleet. Germany scraps oil subsidies for zero-point research. NASA partners with Maxwell Labs. The impossible unfolds in real time. Maxwell Chikumbutso takes the podium. No theatrics. Just a final message broadcast globally. They said we chased miracles. We didn't. We engineered them. Behind him, a silhouette gleams. A fully autonomous, self-powered aircraft carrier. A young girl boards a Maxwell bus. She smiles at the driverless cockpit. The bus glides forward. No engine noise. No exhaust. No fuel. Just silent motion. Just clean power. Fuel is no longer the future. It is the past. And Africa just rewrote the ending. The sun rises over Nairobi's skyline, casting golden light on a vehicle unlike any the world has seen. Crowds press against security barriers, smartphones raised, as the sleek silver bus glides forward without a sound. A child tugs her mother's sleeve, whispering, "Why doesn't it roar like Uncle Matthew's truck?" Engineer Kwame Otieno adjusts his augmented reality glasses, watching energy flow diagrams dance across the bus's transparent roof panels. "Kinetic absorption at 92% efficiency," he murmurs to his team, ignoring the sweat dripping down his temple. Beneath the vehicle's nano-textured undercarriage, electromagnetic coils pulse rhythmically, harvesting energy from Earth's own magnetic field. Journalist Lisa Aband from Tech Pan Africa elbows through the crowd, her recorder capturing the gasps as the bus ascends a hill without slowing. "Tell me about the solar skin," she demands, thrusting her mic toward a young technician wiping fingerprints off the bus's iridescent flank. The tech grins, tapping a panel that swirls from blue to black as clouds pass overhead. Not solar, photon selective. Eats sunlight, moonlight, even streetlights. Across the Atlantic, a Tesla engineer watches the live stream, pausing to zoom in on the wheel wells where traditional brakes should be. "Jesus," he whispers, counting 12 microturbines per wheel, "they're turning friction into fuel." Back in Nairobi, CEO Maxwell Chikumbutso stands in the shadow of his creation, his calloused hand resting on a bumper warm with absorbed sunlight. "We didn't break physics," he tells Lisa's recorder, eyes locked on a skeptical BBC correspondent. "We just listened closer to its whispers." A vibration hums through the crowd as the bus's rear display lights up with real-time data. 312 miles traveled, 0 kilowatt-hours consumed, 14.7 kilowatts generated. In Frankfurt, a Volkswagen executive slams his fist on a conference table, splashing coffee across leaked schematics labeled Maxwell Ebus, patent pending. "Find the flaw," he snarls at trembling engineers. "There's no free energy in this universe." Meanwhile, in a Johannesburg township, grandmother Grace Ndlovu boards the prototype, clutching a basket of chickens as the door seals with a vacuum hiss. "Don't worry, Mama," laughs the conductor. "No diesel means your feathers stay clean." Deep in Maxwell's underground lab, a disgraced MIT physicist stares at a holographic model of the bus's core, her finger tracing purple plasma arcs. "These aren't batteries," she breathes, zooming in on the shimmering lattice. "They're quantum capacitors, but the math shouldn't." Her tablet pings with an encrypted message. Phase 2 begins at dusk. Prepare the train. As the bus demonstration continues, a Kenyan minister watches from a bulletproof SUV, her security detail scanning for threats beyond the obvious. "BP just offered to triple our oil subsidies," she mutters to her aide. "Tell Maxwell to sleep with one eye open." At that precise moment, in a Berlin tech hub, a hacker named Anika breaches Maxwell's firewall, only to find her screen flooding with Kikuyu symbols and a single English phrase, "Nice try." The bus's AI voice echoes through the cheering crowd, passenger capacity reached. Departing for Kibera in 20 seconds, with 0 emissions. A Tokyo traffic planner collapses to his knees watching the live stream, scattering papers showing Japan's failed maglev projects. In the control room, engineer Amara Nayasha ignores the celebration, her eyes locked on a blinking red over the Indian Ocean. Their real test begins now.